in the process of grieving, letting go, reconciling with myself, acceptance, embracing myself a bit more, the theme that rang in my ear in these recent days as I was mulling over everything is letting go of my obsessions. That is the part that requires a lot of discipline and control, and self-control rather, which can be very challenging. And sometimes it also boils down to your willpower. Am I willing to move past this? Here's the thing about looking back. You could either look back to measure your progress, or you're looking back to see where others are and if they got what they deserve according to how you feel and how you're wronged. If you're looking back to see that other people have met their demise, sometimes looking back is not a very positive thing, because you tend to be salty thereafter, and constantly looking back gets you trapped in the past. You're stuck on you get to relive that over and over. Sometimes it's important to look back to assess, obviously, like your growth, things you needed to learn from, whatever. Now, I cannot say I know how to discern what is worth looking back at and what is not. That's the tricky thing about life. You just don't know. I don't know. I can't tell you that I know. I'm just telling you what I picked up in my own life journey, is that there were things that were necessary, demanding on me to look back. Look how I got to really confront myself and reconcile myself with my upbringing, my childhood trauma, some of my unmet emotional needs, being able to forgive my parents, being able to forgive myself, and having to reconstruct a rather healthier self-image of myself. As I look back, and I'm not willing to bring those things into the present and into the future. Like I wouldn't want to meet my spouse and I'm still dealing with problems I dealt with when I was an adolescent or a teenager or preteen. And I don't want to pass that off to my own offspring as well if I was to have children. Just no. I don't even want to bring all that mess into my workspace as well, because I did talk about how all this reconciling and healing actually even bettered my outlook of life. And I recognize how, as much at a micro level, I had a sense of responsibility and I was playing a certain role, and I would be frustrated, why am I moving forward? I do recognize now that if I was a leader at a big escape, I would have hurt so many people because I was hurting myself. Being an entrepreneur operating from a wounded place, you tend to be a bit more aggressive, and not in a good way.